Hello and good day, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. So, guess what? We've got some Hollywood gossip from Spirit yet again regarding this guy, Scott Disick. Ooh. So, I wonder what's going on with Scott Disick these days. I guess you would be asking yourself if you are a fan of Scott Disick, that is. So, as you all know, my spirit council loves to take me to energies, different energies of experiences behind the scenes in the present moment, but behind, the camera rolling settings for celebrities, if you will. In this specific vision, as I'm about to share, I was automatically energetically dropped into no other than, of course, Scott Disick. And for some reason, I was placed in the energy of his current girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but if you do, comment down below. Okay, so now as his current girlfriend, I'm automatically feeling like I am not having as much of a lavish lifestyle as Scott Disick. However, I do have my own following. Again, just not as lavish as Scott Disick. So, but then again, when I felt this, on a side note, he was fine with it. Scott was fine with the fact that I didn't have as much luxury lifestyle as him, per se. Now, not to mention, I'm now feeling as though I'm feeling helpless and just witnessing him in his declining appearance, so it seems, based on the health choices he has been making. Okay, now before I even go there, I do have to mention that upon the vision being quite open at the very beginning, there was a large crusade, a healing crusade happening across the world, but on this specific platform, a sacred land that held shallow water. Yeah, and so this actually displayed an immediate awareness of blessed opportunities for all walks of life. I was then immediately witnessing almost as though limiting belief systems were being lifted and or challenged. And now in this case, Scott Disick's energies were amongst these people. This got even more interesting when a bunch of chosen healers appeared, including myself, which is very strange, but it was quite interesting to say the least. And instantly, I started dunking people's heads under the water for a short period of time. This showed some sort of purification because we were getting approached from these people asking for additional help or divine intervention. In this exchange, I saw like a much needed release or releases for many. Okay, so as we continue on, I guess you might want to say that Spirit is acknowledging that Scott Disick is simply getting stuck in his own way, meaning he's allowing outside distractions and influences to make his sound choices that could be reflecting his current threatening health issues as well as his circumstances. So now, as you can see in these two photos of him, you'll notice that in the first one, he's gained weight according to an accident that he endured or experienced, creating lower back issues. Now, in the current photo, as you can see, he's lost a lot of weight. So, as you can tell, it's just not serving him well. The tabloids, along with Keeping Up with the Kardashians show, you will notice that they actually called him out on some sort of weight loss drugs. But guess what? According to Spirit, he's definitely feeding his spirits of addictions. Yes, there's more. In the vision, they go on to say how he's so affectionate with his daughter Penelope. They have this connection, the soul connection, that only Penelope could pray on his behalf for this divine intervention if need be. Not to mention, there is the spirit of addictions that are definitely overruling and being heightened at this time, so that he cannot be at his top notch as a father. There's some sort of an energetic barrier that's showing up, and it's creating a division on some level. So these energies of discord is unfortunately not only placing restraint in the connection of his children to some degree, but within himself and the relationships that he encounters as well. So this is where the plot twist comes into play. Now, as the tabloids may have us point out that he has access to this weight loss drug, just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, because in this vision, as it came to an end, I automatically was taken into a backyard. Not sure whose backyard it was, to be specific, but over to the left I remember seeing 2 bodyguards. They were men of some sort, but they were standing afar at a distance, but still being able to observe the setting. So as I find myself sitting in the backyard as Scott Disick's girlfriend, okay, energetically speaking, he ends up handing me his phone, his cell phone, as he slips away to go grab something, so it seems. And as he placed his phone in my hand, I spotted some white powder that fell from it onto my hand. And now I'm asking myself, what the heck is this? And just when I asked that question, I then looked over to, again, my left, center, and there was Scott Disick holding a bowl of what seemed to be this white powdered substance, and he began snorting it. What? I, as his current girlfriend, was feeling helpless and hopeless, along with the bodyguards, as we were observing his action of feeding into the spirits of addictions, and took him to a dark space as Spirit displayed him in being extremely high and just out of it. So based on what Spirit has just shared, could he be choosing a mixture of 2 dangerous substances of weight loss along with recreational drugs? Ooh, this is a feeding of spirits of addictions. Let me know your thoughts. I personally feel as though Scott Disick will be in fact challenged with more spiritual health initiations that could basically help him surrender even more to his specific healing journey in being more enlightened, if you will. Hopefully, with a little divine intervention, this can all change for the better. All in all, I wouldn't be surprised if we hear some sort of this specific addiction or combination of the 2 come to light or be heightened in the next few days, weeks, or even months. So everyone, stay tuned. So this is the vision that we received from Spirit regarding Scott Disick. And today is what? June 5th of 2024. Until next time, everyone, choose peace. Take care.